friends, Christy here from makingitinthemountains.com, and today I am so excited to take you on a tour of our newly finished kitchen space. Okay friends, I could not be more excited to be taking you on this tour today. This kitchen is more than 3 years in the making. From first coming up with the design concepts to sourcing all of the materials, and of course living through the year-long renovation process. But you guys, it was so worth the wait, and I could not be more excited to share it with you. So I just wanted to start off by giving you a quick look back at the old kitchen space. Not only was it incredibly outdated, but more importantly, it did not function very well at all for our family. There was a major lack of counter space and storage space, not to mention the ancient appliances that only worked when they wanted to. As outdated as everything was, the thing I really hated most was how closed off and removed it was from the rest of our home. A kitchen truly is the heart of the home, but that kitchen was really difficult to spend any sort of time in. So after 3 years of living in our home, planning out exactly what we wanted the space to look and feel like and how we wanted it to function for our family, we finally got to work renovating. Now this was a major renovation. We changed everything from floor to ceiling and everything in between. Now I did share a more in-depth look back at our renovation last fall, and I'll be sure to link to that video in the description box below. But even as I shared that video, more than a year into our renovation, our kitchen was still not totally complete. And I promised y'all that I would come back and give a tour of our kitchen space when it was finally finished. So today I'm going to do just that. I want to take you inside our cupboard, show you all of the organizational features that we decided to include in our kitchen space, and share just how perfectly it functions for our family now. So let's get started. Okay, welcome to our new farmhouse style kitchen. So I should probably start out by saying that we had all of our cabinets custom made by a local cabinet builder. We chose to have most of our cabinets painted out in Cloud White by Benjamin Moore, which is the trim color and ceiling color throughout the rest of our home. Though I did have the sink cabinet as well as the island painted out in Benjamin Moore's Revere Pewter just to add a bit of contrast. I will be sure to leave a link to all of the design details as well as all of the sources for each of the products that you see included in this space in the description box below. Now, one of the best things about opening up our kitchen space is how big we could make our new island. Not only has it added some much needed storage space, but even better, it's become a great gathering space for our family. On the front side of our island, we built some open storage for wine, as well as some bookshelves for some of my favorite cookbooks. And then in the middle, I'm able to store my beautiful china and crystal from my grandma. Even with our counter stools parked in front, we've still got really great access to everything. I chose to add a shelf for our microwave on the back side of our island. This way it's out of sight, but still has easy access. Under that, we've got a nice deep drawer for all of our extra Tupperware and outdoor dishes. Over on the other side, I chose to add a special shelf for my mixer. One of the biggest goals we had for our new kitchen space was to take as much as we could off of our countertops and give it a home inside a cabinet instead. We actually had a plug installed inside this cabinet so that I could leave my mixer plugged in all the time, which gives me really easy access anytime I need to use it. I just pull up the shelf now. The top middle drawer is just really shallow for easy access to all of our cooking and baking utensils. And then underneath we've got a nice deep drawer for all of our Tupperware and our mixing bowls and serving bowls. This big old island is my favorite part of our new kitchen. It's a great spot for everybody to gather around, and it gives me some much needed prep space for cooking and baking. Now, behind the island, right beside the window, is our little coffee station. Like I said earlier, we wanted to have a spot to tuck away all of our appliances behind closed doors so that we didn't need to leave them out in the open on our countertop. This has been the perfect solution. I can store all of our extra coffee and tea up above, and then all of our extra appliances down below. We chose to go with a really big farmhouse style sink. I love how easy it's made washing even our biggest pots and pans. We added some beautiful detail on either side of our sink and some extra storage underneath. We chose to go with drawers on the other side of our kitchen. I just find they're so much easier to access than cupboards. Right beside our sink we've got all of our dishwashing linens and brushes. And then under that there's a pull-out bin for garbage and recycling. The top drawer next to that is our silverware and servingware drawer. I love the built-in compartments for everything, and I especially love that the left side can be pushed up to allow for extra storage underneath. Under that, we've got a nice deep drawer for all of our pots and pans. And then another under that for some of our bakeware. The corner cabinet next to that has really just become extra storage for serveware. Okay, so up above is all of our regular everyday dishes and glassware. And then next to that, we've got some extra serving bowls and tea sets. Finally, in that last cupboard up top, we chose to add some spice racks to the door, and this is where we store most of our cooking oils and spices. Over the stove, we chose to go with a custom-built range hood as well. Though it's pretty simple in design, I really think it adds so much to the space. On the other side of our stove, we chose to add just a small tower of drawers to store things like oven mitts, our food storage wraps, and my essential oils and napkins. Over the fridge, we added one last cabinet, which has been the perfect spot to add some vertical storage for all of our bakeware and pans. We decided to add all of our pantry storage just around the corner from the fridge towards the mudroom. Not only was this a great way to use up some awkward space in our hallway, but it also gave us a ton of pantry and food storage. With pull-out shelves on the bottom and some extra cupboard space up top, we've got easy access to everything. And with the extra space left over, we were able to build in some extra shoe storage facing our mudroom. After 3 years of living with that closed off, outdated kitchen space with appliances that never seem to work the way they should, I can tell you this new kitchen space has been a dream come true for our family. Sure, it looks so much better, but more importantly, with the open concept to the living room and all that extra storage space, it truly functions so much better for our family as well. Okay friends, I hope you enjoyed this tour inside our newly finished farmhouse style kitchen space. No matter what state your kitchen is in, I hope you found some ideas that you can work into your own space as well. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up below and subscribe to my channel for even more farmhouse style DIY, decor, and recipe ideas. Thank you so much for watching today.